Welcome to Nap Time Chaos podcast. Hello and welcome back to Stitches and Books. My name is Becky. This is my June crafting wrap up. Oh my goodness, how is it that I'm talking about June already? This is episode 46. If you are a new viewer, then thank you very much for joining me. My name is Becky, I think I already said that. I live in East Anglia with my family. We have 3 boys, me and my husband have 3 boys and 2 cats. So it is chaotic around here. We home educate, so our children are home quite frequently. And yeah, it means that my videos often feel to me chaotic, but I don't know how they feel to you. So I'm going to try and squeeze this video into a nap time. Milo has been napping. He's our baby. He is 8 months old and he's been napping for like 20 minutes, half an hour tops. And that's not enough. It's not enough. So we're just gonna have to talk quick and not ramble on too much. So I really need to get on with it, don't I? I said in my last video, I think it was, and also in a vlog, that I was gonna be pulling a winner for a giveaway that I ran in a vlog earlier in June. I am going to do that, but I'm going to do it right before I put this video live. It's Wednesday today, so I'm going to wait a couple more days before I draw a winner, just in case anybody else wants to get in on that. So there'll be a separate clip of me at the end saying who the winner is. I'm also going to put it up as a completely separate video, just that little clip, because I know that not everybody watches the podcasts, and particularly because it's a book giveaway in like a vlog rather than a crafty related giveaway. Yeah, I thought I would put in a separate video. Twitching from Milo. He actually sleeps better when there's like background noise, hence me vlogging in the same room as him. But then the problem is if he hears me talking while he's like stirring, then he wakes up because he wants me. So there will be a winner announced at the end of the video and also in a separate video. So that is how I'm going to announce the winner. So stay tuned for that if you want to see if you won. Right, finished objects. I have some finished objects to show you. Have I got them all with me? I do. A couple of them I still need to sew the ends in, but I just don't want to do that, so I haven't done it yet. And I haven't got my sock blockers and I haven't got time to go and get them because the previous comment about length of nap. I don't have time to go upstairs, but my socks are finished. My moon socks are finished. This was Hunter's Moon yarn from Green Lambkin Yarns, and this was one of, I have not named them in order, one of the Moons of the Year sock club skeins from 2024. Yes, 2024. They are lovely. I have tried them on, I think, and they fit. I might not have tried them on. The leg, I was like, I need to do longer legs. I keep doing really short legs. I need to do longer legs. I don't like a longer leg. I like a shorter leg. These are fine. I'll wear them in the winter when it's really cold and I want like extra like fabric around my ankles. I can like push them down a bit, but I do prefer a shorter leg, so that's good to know. That's good to know. But yeah, I think these must have just been one of those times where I had the opportunity to knit round and round and round, but didn't have the opportunity to do a heel, so I was like, well, I'll just keep going and I'll just make longer legs. But it is not the way for me. I like a shorter leg, and that's fine. So that's those. Really pleased to have gotten those finished. And I've got so much yarn left. I split the main skein so that I could like knit them at the same time. Look how much I've got left. So I'm probably going to make myself a shorty pair at some point, but the priority is to get through some more of the sock sets. There is Suzanne's details. I'll link everything down below as well, but just in case you don't want to wait or don't want to go and look, down in the description, that is the information. So really pleased with those. I don't, as a rule, I don't block my socks before I wear them. So they will just go into my sock basket, but I need to go through my socks and sort out some that are going to go, because I have a lot of socks and I don't wear all of them because I don't like all of them anymore. So I need to sort through, sort out what I actually want to keep. The next finished object, I did a video about these, so if you watch my dishcloth video then you'll have seen these already, but I will show them to you for those who have not seen it. I did a video where I used the King Cole recycled dishcloth cotton to make some dishcloths, and I was able to get 3 crocheted dishcloths out of 1 ball. It's 100 grams, and here they are. This was the first one I made using a YouTube tutorial. I'm not going to use this one as a dishcloth just because it's so big. Yeah, far too big for a dishcloth, so that's probably just going to be used as some sort of table decoration. But it was a fun stitch to do. It's a puff stitch and it was not one that I'd done before, so I enjoyed that. I enjoyed learning a new stitch. Then I made this one, which I think I said in the video was a linen stitch. I don't know if it is a linen stitch. I could be wrong about that, so because I don't know crochet, but it is basically a US single crochet into every other into like the single chain space. So you do, oh, I'm going to do a demo video so that I can explain it as I'm doing it, because I'm not very good at talky explaining it while I'm not doing it. So, but that is this one, and I'm really pleased with how this one turned out. I love how it looks, and this one will be a dishcloth. I just want to use, I've got a teeny tiny amount left. I just want to use that to do a little loop on the end, and then it will be ready to go, and I will report back on how it wears in my demo video. And then I did a hexagon. I don't know if it's going to flatten out a little bit more or anything. And this one, I just like riffed this one completely. Had no pattern, just from my knowledge of how to do like granny squares, I just made it a hexagon instead of a square. So, so there we go, and I did a nice big chunky loop on that. So really pleased with getting 3 dishcloths, well, 2 dishcloths and a placemat out of 1 ball. I am going to make, I've got another ball in blue, and I'm going to make a couple more of these ones, definitely, because these are my favourite ones. I love how they feel, and I think they will be perfect size, perfect for washing dishes. So those are all pretty much finished and ready to go into circulation. I will link the video down below where I made those, so if you would like to watch that, that will be down below. So happy with that. That is it for finished objects. Sorry if I'm talking so quickly, but I'm like, I need to get this done. Projects I have been working on, one of them I can't find, and that is my Crunkle socks, which is a pattern by Kay Jones. I'll put a picture or an overlay or something here if I find them. And I'm using my Bumblebee Acres Stranger Things yarn. I don't know if I ever mentioned these, possibly in a Vlogmas. I can't remember, but I started them and my plan had been to knit them while we watched through all of Stranger Things in the run-up to the final episode going out, I think, or we just watched them during the final season, I can't remember, but I was supposed to be knitting them while we were watching Stranger Things, and I knit a little tiny bit. I didn't knit very much of them while we were actually watching, but fine. But I really like the pattern, and just as is quite often the case, I just sort of got stuck when the heel showed up. So I've been working on those a little bit. I managed to get the heel done and the gusset done, and I'm now just on the foot. Just working away on those. So really enjoy it, really, really lovely pattern. I think it would be a nice pattern for someone who's done like a couple of pairs of vanilla socks and they're just looking for something a little bit more interesting texture wise, or if you are like an experienced knitter and you're just knitting socks for the first time, I think you'd probably be fine doing this pattern because it is just texture, knits and pearls. It's not no complicated stitches or anything like that. So I'm enjoying working on those as and when. And then the other thing that I have been working on mostly is my stripy jumper, and this is like, the progress on this is pretty good for me. I feel like I hardly ever have so much progress to show you on something like between episodes. I am in the ribbing. Really, really pleased with how this is turning out. I got one full repeat and then I can't remember how many, less than 12 of the colours again, I think. Really, really pleased with that. Onto the ribbing. The ribbing is taking me a little bit of time. It's a twisted rib and it's just a bit fiddly, so I just need to give it some time. We're going on holiday soon, so I might take it in the car and use it as car knitting, because why not? Although probably, to be honest, go and knit socks. But this will definitely come on holiday with us anyway, and I'll be working on it while we're away. Yeah, not much to say. Really, really loving it, and looking forward to having it. I guess I've been working on it less because it is now at that point where there's so much of it that it's quite warm to have it on my lap. And also, now that we are fully in summer, we've had our first or second heat wave of the year. We know there's more coming. We know it's just gonna get hotter. I don't want to be knitting on a jumper right now. I'm not thinking, I'm like half hoping for autumn and half enjoying summer. I'm not thinking about long sleeved woolly jumpers. So even though this is going to be like a cooler jumper, it's not like a big thick cabled jumper. It's definitely still a jumper. So I'm not going to be wearing it anytime soon, I hope. So that's kind of put me off working on it a little bit. But I'm still really, really enjoying it, enjoying how it's coming together. So, and I'm hoping that the sleeves are just going to go really fast because the body went really fast. So fingers crossed. And then the third thing that I've been working on, mostly over just the last, when did these come? Possibly these came on Saturday. And I've been working on them since, and I'm really having a lot of fun. And that is little puff circles. This is the Green Lambkin Yarns Blanket Club. This is January's colourway. Suzanne very kindly sent me the one that I was missing, which was really lovely of her. I emailed her and said, if you just happen to have one, can I buy it from you, please? And she popped it in the post. So thank you very much, Suzanne. And I love it. So my plan is to do this circle. It's a puff stitch, I think I said that already. And I'm using a tutorial from Mima Makes on YouTube, and she just does the first two rounds, so the like initial puff in the middle and then this one. And then I have gone and just added a 3rd round because I didn't want to stop, and I knew that if I just did 2 rounds then it would be over too soon. So I have managed to get 4 out of each mini skein, 20 gram mini skeins. So I'll have 16 per month times by 12. I don't know what 16 times by 12 is. But I could ask Aidan and he would be able to tell me. So I'll have those, and then today, very excitingly, post arrived. I'm going to open this now and hopefully it's not going to wake Mile up me opening it. Yeah, I think that's nice. So this is yarn that I think Suzanne mentioned to Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful, and Ali then used it for her blanket club last year or the year before. It must have been last year's blanket club. And that is the Orchard King Cole. It is some mix of wool and merino. Yeah, 55% merino superwash wool and 45% acrylic, anti-pilling acrylic. Nice. So it's quite nice. I love the label. That's lovely. And I went for the colour Splendor, I think, shade 5861. I just got one because I wasn't sure if I was going to like the colour, but I think I do. Oh yeah, I really do. Yes. Yeah, perfect. And then the plan is to go round the outside of these circles and make them squares. And if I'm clever, which I'm not, I will join them as I go. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, so we'll see. But I just know myself, and I know that I'm not going to sew them all together. So I just need to think about that. I think I should be able to join them as I go. Sure, there'll be a tutorial on Muma Makes for how to join as I go. And I think I will I need to do the math of how many across and up I can get. But I'm just going to do them in order. You know, so I'll have, I think I'm going to do them in order. So all of my green ones next to all of my yellow ones, something like that. Or the other option is that I do, no, because it's either make all of the puffs and then do something random, or go like one of each of the however many there are going to be, because you get 4 in every month, so that's like so many. So either I make the whole year's worth and then join it, or I guess I could just mix up each month. So I'll do like the month section. How many do I have? 16. There's going to be some maths involved, and I don't like maths at the best of times, so I'm definitely not going to do it right here, right now. I could do 8, right? I could do 2 rows of 8 and I could mix them up. 8 wide seems like, that's 4 wide. 8 wide seems like it would be a good size blanket. Actually, once they're square, I think. So maybe I'll do 8 wide, and then I can do them in one order and then sort of just mix the order up a little bit so that the next row they're not in the same order. I don't know what I'm saying. Gosh, that was a lot of talking about that project after having said that I needed to not talk too much. That is it. That's all of my things that I'm currently working on. But today is the 1st of July and I've decided that I would like to do Christmas in July. Celebrate a little bit of Christmas in the middle of the year. So I do have some plans to cast some stuff on. I'm not going to talk about that in this video, I'm going to do a separate video about Christmas in July, because I'm just waiting for a question to be answered before I can like fully make my Christmas in July plans. And then I have plans for, well, probably a pair of socks and a blanket is what I'm thinking at the moment. So that's not crazy. So that's it for what I've been working on. What else is there to say about crafty things? I went to the Walmonty a couple of weekends ago. I have got a vlog that I will leave linked down there and up here, or up here. I had a really, really good time. I went with my mum and with Milo, and we drove, which I was really nervous about because I don't really drive long distances. And it was actually really nice. I'm really glad that we drove. I think it would have been so stressful on the train with like bags and a push chair and things like that. And it was like, well, it wasn't hot this time, but I was just worried that it would be, and it's always hotter when you're traveling and when you've got a baby and things like that. So I was really nervous, but I really wanted to go. So we drove. Best choice, absolutely hands down best choice. We were like 10 minutes away from the venue at our Airbnb. It was great. So really, really enjoyed it. We were there all day and I had so much energy. Like if we'd gone on the train, I would have been exhausted, I think. Oh, I'm just gonna lock Milo. If you can hear squeaking, it's the wheel of the pushchair. So yeah, if you want to see what I got for from the Walmonty, head over to that video that I've linked. I got some really nice things. We are going away soon, so oh, I was going to show you these. Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful very kindly sent me and my two big boys some little crocheted ice creams. They're so cute. And so she sent a yellow one, a blue one and a pink one. And when they arrived, Rory said, they're all of our favourite colours. How did she know? And I said, which one's your favourite, Rory? And he said the pink one. And I was like, oh, I'm just very glad because I want the yellow one. So, and Aiden's favourite colour is blue. So thank you, Ali, for those. Those were very kind. And then also today, it's been a great post day. The ice creams didn't come today, but the wool came today. A new project bag from This Lizzie Sews. I saw these go up on her Instagram like only a couple of days ago, and I just immediately knew that I wanted the book one. I love these bags so much. I think I must have medium ones because I know I've got two more of her bags, but I feel like they're not this big. So this is a really nice size. In fact, I think this is going to become the project bag for my blanket. That's perfect. Look. I love these because they're like wired in the top, so they sit open, and then they've got a box bottom, so they sit perfectly like this. And they've got handles, and there's her like tag. It's got a D-ring on the outside, so you can clip something to it. And then there's her card. And then they, in my experience, they always come with a little complementing charm. So this is a cute little teacup, which is a nice addition because books and a cup of tea, what could be better? So, hello. It's Friday, Becky. I have picked a winner for my extra copy of Uncharmed by Lucy Jane Wood, and I'm going to tell you who that is now. The winner, I'm going to put it down here just in case I get it wrong, but it is Marie 09876-E. You are the winner. If that is you, then if you could send me an email, my email address is in the description below. You drop me a message on Instagram and I will get your address and get that sent out to you. So if this is you, congratulations, you have won the book. Mallow says congratulations as well. Drop me a message and I will get that out to you. Right, I think that is everything. Hey Milo, hey Milo. He did pretty well. We almost made it. We almost made it to the end of the video without tears, didn't we? We did. Anyway, that is it for this video. It's probably like a record short podcast for me. Usually they are quite long because I just talk and talk and talk. So there we go. If you have made it this far through the video, leave me a sock emoji because I finally finished those socks. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please do leave it a like, and if you have not already, please do consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!